Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning to you all. Hope you're all doing well today. Happy Sunday. Um, yeah, hope everybody's doing good. I'm a little bit sleepy as I normally am. Beanie woke me up a bit early, but we're good to go. We're good to go. Good morning, Commander. Hello, Twitchy. Hope you're both doing well. Oops. I wonder if it was an official government one, so it gets rebranded with every prime minister. Anyway, flight sim today. We have some fun flights to do today, hopefully. Alistair Campbell, yeah, probably. I'm not going to do any firefighting. No, we're just going to do some chill, normal flights. Because I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm progressing in this little career thing. I've somehow closed the window. I didn't mean to close it. Um, you thought you'd be up well before the stream. You got up 20 minutes ago. Yeah, that happens to me quite a lot. So today we've been doing lots of little short hops around Europe. I was thinking today we might fly back to the UK. There's a tiny little airfield we can go to in Bedfordshire. Okay, flight signal is loaded. Good, good, good. Apparently it's an unlicensed airfield, but I don't think that'll stop us. Okay, I'm just going to set up all my flight plan. Today we are going from EGBG, not EGBG, EBGB. There we go. To EGMJ. Little Gransden. It's a tiny little airfield. Should we go in 2,000-foot runway? I think I parked in parking 1, right? SkyVector hasn't heard of it. Oh no. Let's make sure we've got full fuel. Boop. So I need to go here, set my registration so we get the right call sign. W. It's giving me a flight plan with 2 waypoints, so that should be, 3 waypoints. Should be pretty simple. This looks like a fun route actually, because it's going to fly us straight at Dover. So we should get a good view of the cliffs. What's it near to? Give me a second, I'll check. Not too far away from Stansted. Do we have any bigger ones here? Sandy Airfield, EGGV. Bedford would probably be a good one. We must have Bedford. EGBF. Bedford looks a decent size. Or Bourne, EGSN, is a little bit closer, I think. Oh, Cambridge is just over here as well. It's like halfway between Cambridge and Bedford. We need my... I'm going to remember to do my overlay today. Give me a sec. Let me... Am I good to generate this flight? Anything else going on? I don't think so. Generate. Let's accept the contract before it disappears. Wait, did I not set the cruise altitude? Let me edit that real quick. Altitude 8,000. Okay, I think we're good to go. Why is this trying to zoom in on Dover? I don't know.
Beyond ATC connected.
Okay, is that everything? I think we're good. So we are just north of Brussels right now. I've forgotten the startup button. Oops. There we go. I'm assuming neither of these places are going to have towers. I could start doing it manually, but I'm lazy. I'm sorry. Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee at Lint Airfield requesting IFR clearance to Little Granston.
Brussels Control Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. You are not cleared for IFR clearance. Please make a taxi request and check the frequency.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee requesting IFR clearance to Echo Golf Mike Juliet.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, Brussels Control, cleared to Little Granston, runway 01. After departure, radar vectors Dover. Climb to flight level 060, squawk 0450.
Clear to Little Granston, runway 01, altitude flight level 060, radar vectors Dover, squawk 0450.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, read back correct. Start or taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Report holding short runway 01.
Start or taxi at pilot's discretion. Hold for release. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. I am really excited for this to get proper VFR flights. I was really tempted to do one today, but it doesn't seem like it's very good if you're just flying between uncontrolled airfields. It's more for like doing procedures at the moment. Not on VFR, there was a big update this morning about some of the altitude and descending getting better. So it'd be interesting to see if that is better. Okay, let's get ready to go, shall we? I don't actually know where I'm meant to go, because it's like a grass runway, isn't it? Oh, hang on, there are more arrows over here. Is this right though? Am I at the right end? Yeah, okay. No, I don't think I am at the right end. Let's turn around and go back the other way. To be honest, I have no idea about the wind. Do we have a windsock anywhere? I can't see one. But it's telling me to take off from runway 1. Yeah, no, I went. The arrows should have been pointing me to runway 1, but they really weren't. I think the taxiways at this place are a little bit weird. Have you noticed I'm much better at controlling my taxi speed now? Ooh, this is an interesting there's a slight bump in the taxiway here. I think we'll use the grass. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee holding for release.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, released for departure. Clearance void if not off by 1050 Zulu. If not off by 1050 Zulu contact. No later than 1100 Zulu. Time now 1028 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release for departure. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. So I do believe that this is the start of the runway here, yeah. We're going to be landing on grass later too as well. Alright, let's have some flaps, because I forgot that last time. Anything else we need to do? Don't think so. We good to go? Is that a plane I can hear? Why is that so loud? It's 738 just taken off from Brussels. Yeah. Okay, right. Should we go? Are we ready? Bring the flaps in.
Stall. Stall.
That's it. Yeah, that might have been a bit too low a speed there. I forgot how sensitive this is. I immediately. Whoa, look at this pretty river. Interesting bridge. Yeah, that is an interesting bridge. Alright, we're turning to the left. I believe I was cleared for 6,000 feet, if I remember rightly. Yeah. Let me double check. Flight level 060, yeah. Don't want to climb that quickly. There we go. Just losing a bit too much speed. I'm going to start getting autopilot set up. But yeah, I haven't heard anything about VFR updates in a while. Oh, I need to announce, don't I? Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, climbing 2,300 feet, climbing to flight level 060.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee Brussels Control identified. Climb flight level 080.
Flight level 080, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131.1, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Oops. Brussels Control, Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee at 2,800 feet, climbing to flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee Brussels Control identified. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, turn right heading 355.
Turn right heading 355, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Interesting. I must be going a bit too close to Brussels. Okay, let's get all the pilot on.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, turn left heading 275.
Left turn 275, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Hotel Bravo Whiskey. Contact Brussels Control 129.575.
What were they getting me out of the way of?
129.575, Papa Hotel, Hotel Bravo, Whiskey, bye-bye.
Yeah, I guess I was a bit too close to the traffic.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee cleared direct over. Resume on navigation.
Cleared to Dover, resume on navigation. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. I think I'll probably just stick on this path, to be honest, because it looks like we're going to head straight for it. So, also over a Dutch airbase called Coxside. So we're actually yeah, we're basically flying straight for Dover, which would be a pretty cool view, I think. We're actually going to be flying quite close to where I live. That's exciting. If this flight plan is correct. What's the turn after Dover? After Dover, it is Gegmu, Gegmu, and then we go to BKY. Which takes us very close to Stansted Airport as well. Now I've noticed that. How are we doing this? We're doing okay? Doing okay? BKY, sorry. Yeah, should be good. Alright. Are there any planes I should be looking out for? Don't think so. Doesn't like Gegmu. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see if we can find one that's nearby, maybe, that you can follow. Okay, scrolling on this map is actually horrible. You could try Trepo, that's pretty close. TRIPO works. Okay, that's cool. They're very close together, so it shouldn't make much of a difference. So yeah, we're actually, you know, not much is going to happen for a little while. We're chilling. Yeah, we should be inside Clangton, actually. That is a good point. ETA is 12:38 Zulu. What's ticking up?
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, contact Brussels Control 128.805.
Oh my god. 128.805. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Brussels Control, Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee at 7,900 feet, climbing to flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, Brussels Control identified.
Okay. There's not much on the track until the coast. Yeah, it's not. We might just be able to see Ghent to the right-hand side. The way I'm a little bit further north than the original flight plan, I think. So. Oh yeah, I can see Coxside on the map. Might even be able to see Ghent over here somewhere. Alright, well, we have completed our climb. The fuel mixture is so sensitive. We are now cruising at 8,000 feet. The captain has switched off the seatbelt sign. Food service will begin shortly. Service too, yeah. Very important. There's not much in the way of planes going this way either.
Brussels Control, Grizzly 4 Whiskey, good day. Passing 8,100 feet, climbing to flight level 230.
What plane was that? Grizzly 4
Grizzly 4
Whiskey.
Whiskey, Brussels Control identified. Continue climb to flight level 230. Continue climb to flight level 230, Grizzly 4 Whiskey.
I don't even see them on the map. Oh, no, there they are. They've just taken off. Okay. Alright, Twitchy, catch you in a bit. I need to pull back on the power a little bit, I think. Let's save that engine.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
131.1 Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. They like switching you around on Brussels, don't they? Brussels Control, Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, Brussels Control identified.
I wonder if I have time for a quick bathroom break. I believe this is Ghent. We're actually flying straight over it, I didn't realise. Looks pretty nice from above. I really need to use this view more so we can see outside. See the scale of cities a bit better. Okay, I'm very quickly going to head to the bathroom. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, brief moment of panic. I forgot to start the job on the app. Alright, we're all good. Yeah, that's a good point actually, Twitchy. That is a good point. I hadn't thought of that. There's a place called Oidonk Castle over here. But yeah, look, I'm getting a really nice view of Ghent from up here. Oops, that was the wrong button. The air traffic control thing comes with a really, really good airport map that shows where you are on it as well. Still got a long way to go to Dover. I guess it's probably going to take us a little while to get over the channel, isn't it? I don't know. Okay, I think we're doing good. We're doing good. Alright, nice and peaceful.
United 951 Heavy, contact Brussels Control 128.805. Bye-bye.
It'll be interesting to see what London Control is like after the updates.
Brussels Control, Grizzly 4 Whiskey, flight level 230.
Grizzly 4 Whiskey, Brussels Control, identified.
Brussels. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Better said. Not much exciting going on over here. Oh, I can see the coast though. We're getting close to the coast.
Grizzly 4 Whiskey, contact Paris Control 128.275.
Contact Paris Control 128.275, Grizzly 4 Whiskey.
I hear a plane. I didn't realise the sign was written underneath the wings. There's a beacon called Costa. Ah, very nice. Brussels Control, what's the... Can you give me some information on the nearest plane to me?
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. The nearest aircraft is a Boeing 737 MAX 8. Call sign Beauty 905 November, 4.8 miles at your 5 o'clock, climbing to 11,100 feet.
What is its takeoff and destination airports? See if this works.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, the nearest aircraft Beauty 905 November, is departing from London Heathrow and heading to Frankfurt. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, contact Brussels Control 128.805.
They got fed up with me. 128.805, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Brussels Control, Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, Brussels Control identified. United 9051 Heavy, contact Brussels Control 127.23.
Center on 127.23, United 951 Heavy.
Yeah, I have just noticed that. I mean, I was like flying along the border a bit. I mean, like Brussels and Paris is probably nearby as well. Or Amsterdam. They're all going to be quite busy, aren't they? So they probably do pass you around a bit.
Papa Hotel Bravo Alpha, November, contact Brussels Control 131.1. Center on 131.1, Papa Hotel Bravo Alpha, November.
I do remember reading in the patch notes that they have kind of like segmented the busier airspaces up a bit. Because, for example, in London it was very hard to get a word in, so it's kind of... They pass you around from controller to controller a bit more realistically now. Even if you're in the same airspace area. Is it elegant? Good. What is my TAS speed? Something airspeed actually it stands for. True airspeed. Ah, okay. Ground speed indicating airspeed. True airspeed, yeah. Airspeed and shouldn't have reached much. Yes, gives you a low reading true risk of altitude. I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, contact Brussels Control 131.1.
Centre on 131.1, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Brussels Control, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, Brussels Control identified. Papa Hotel Bravo, Alpha November, contact Brussels Control 128.805.
Center on 128.805, Papa Hotel Bravo, Alpha November.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this getting more VFR content. I don't know if they've said anything about it. Yeah, it could be a while. They've never made any commitment to dates or anything. There's a lot of stuff about in the update today about approach clearances. I think I've probably had a couple of these problems where if you're too high, it kind of ignores you. Flying through the localizer. It will now bring you back around properly. Yeah. When you were too high to be cleared, ATC became silent and Uncharted intercepts the descent logic to deadlock and leave you flying the last heading forever. ATC now gives you a descent to the intercept altitude while it waits. It sounds like that might be what we had before. If the geometry is unmakeable, ATC rebuilds the vector circuit from your present position and gives you fresh vectors instead of letting you sail on. Passing the intercept fix no longer silently cancels your vectors. If you're actually established, you get a cleared directive fix. If you're not, vectoring stays alive. Oh yes, here's the coast. What was I saying? Newport. Even I can translate that. Here's Coxside Air Base. And a little bit further down the coast is Dunkirk. I don't know if you can quite see it from here. I think it's like where that marker is there, maybe? Unless it's this one. Is it a lot closer than I think? No, I think this is the town of Coxside. Dunkirk's further down a bit. Adjust my heading slightly. I've been like 2 or 3 degrees off where we need to be, so we've been ever so slightly drifting off course. Now we're over the sea, I think it's safe to assume that I'm not going to be directed anywhere, so we can probably just go to navigation mode. Yeah, I just got nudged ever so slightly north because I was too close to the Brussels traffic right at the start, so... I think it's all good. I just adjusted it by 3 degrees to get us back on course over the next 50 miles. Not a dramatic change. We were like three and a bit miles to the north. Or would have been 3 and a bit miles to the north when we got to Dover. Okay, I think we're looking good. We're probably not going to hear much from air traffic control for a bit either. I can see one plane that we might have to worry about, except that it's at 37,000 feet, so probably not. Yeah, that's true. We will cross over into London, won't we? I mean, actually, just over... At about our 9 o'clock now, is the Belgium-France border.
Condor 442 Heavy, contact Brussels Control 128.2. Have a good day.
Contact Brussels Control 128.2, Condor 442 Heavy. Have a good day.
What's that airport? Oops, not the throttle. What airport is CYYC? Why do I feel like I know that? Calgary? Surely they're going the wrong way if they're going to Calgary. Unless they're just going to turn north in a minute. They're going east. Was it from Calgary? No, they've just taken off from EDDF. Frankfurt to Calgary. Maybe I can type this in. I can type in the flight number to... Why does it have a million different... Frankfurt, Calgary, operated by Condor. Yeah, I guess it'll probably just turn north. Hang on, where is
Brussels
Frankfurt?
Control, Papa Hotel Bravo Alpha Echo, passing 5,600 feet, climbing to flight level 170.
It's flying towards Frankfurt. Maybe it's got it the wrong way round.
Jet Netherlands Hotel Zulu, contact Brussels Control 128.805.
Center on 128.805, the Netherlands Hotel Zulu.
I wonder if that's a bug, because it's like spawned in and it started flying straight east. It says from Frankfurt to Calgary, but I feel like it's flying towards Frankfurt. And it's only flying at 9,000 feet.
Traction 559er, Yankee descend via star to 4,000 feet. QNH 1017.
Descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH 1017, fraction 559er Yankee.
Yeah, I think that one's just a bit broken. It's not actually in visible range from me, so I think it's maybe not being updated.
Brussels Control, Papa Hotel Bravo Alpha November, 7,100 feet.
Papa Hotel Bravo, Alpha November, Brussels Control identified.
There's lots of UK flights spawning in for me on the map now. So apparently we got about an hour to go, according to my overlay. It's not really much to look at when we're going over the sea, certainly. But we've got the French coast over here to our left. And we've got Britain coming into sight over here. There we go. I was hoping we might see the cliffs of Dover, but maybe they're not modelled.
Center on 128.805, Papa Hotel Bravo Alpha Echo.
Maybe when we get a bit closer. Dover is like more at like 11 o'clock really at the moment, I think. Okay, I don't think we're that far off the crossover point to London now, so I should probably pay attention. I'm thinking the info on this flight might be wrong, the Calgary one. It looks like it normally flies from Dusseldorf to Rhodes. Really, there's lots of different flights under this flight number, so I don't think it's... I think it's something to do with that. Can I get a bit more speed? I probably can, we're only going at 90.
Golf Juliet Oscar, Echo
There we go.
Contact London Control 120.53.
120.53 for Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. London Control, Cessna Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee at flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. London Control identified.
Oh, very British. Oops, that's the wrong button. That's so good tonight. I was wondering whether I might have time for multiple flights today, but I don't think I will.
London Control, Speedbird 929er, 6,600 feet.
Speedbird 929er. London Control identified.
Will be interesting flying past Stansted. Fush! Hello Fush, how you doing? I'm off to the UK. We're flying from Belgium to the UK today. You join me over the English Channel. This is France over here, and this is Britain. It looks a lot closer than you think from up this high. I think this is like the narrowest part though, right? Almost. Yeah, I think, let's see, one of these markers over here is Calais. Probably this one here, or maybe this one, it's Calais. No, that's too far north, but there is like a little bump there. I know it's something like 17 miles, which would be 25 kilometers roughly. .26 probably. Ah, I see the cliffs! Yay! They're a bit small from up here, but I was a little bit worried, but I think I was just looking over here. The White Cliffs of Dover. Very famous landmark. Do I need to adjust course a little bit? I think we do. I've been blown off course a little bit. Oops, that's the wrong button. Wait, I'm not, I'm on navigation mode, aren't I? So that's not going to do anything. I just need to lightly, gently nudge the autopilot in this direction. Oh no, it's fighting back. We'll stick it on heading mode for a bit whilst we correct our course. There we go, pretty cool. And then that bit of land you see in the distance there, wait, let me double check. This is like Margate to our right here. But if we look past that, I think that is Essex over there. don't think we're going to fly over Clacton though. I think we turn on the bit of land below Clacton. The Thames Estuary, yes, it probably would be, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so we'll probably see the start of the River Thames. Pretty cool. Funny how the cliffs look a lot bigger from ground level.
Speedbird 929er. Contact London Control 1. 33.18.
Contact London Control 133.18, Speedbird 929er.
Okay, I'm going to
Control, Golf Bravo, Mike India, Oscar,
switch to
3000 feet.
navigation mode so it does this turn for me.
Golf Bravo. Mike India Oscar. London Control. Identified.
Oh, there's a British Airways above us. Oops, I keep doing that. White Cliffs of Dover, there we go. It gets 2 markers on the waypoint. Oh, that's an aggressive turn. Okay. You know what, that's fine. Let's let the autopilot do its thing. Where's this plane? It should be like here somewhere. I think it's too high. Why do you have Great Greg's 3D model? I wonder how easy it is to mod like waypoints. We could just like waypoint them. We can play Count the Gregs every time you fly in Britain. Okay, we're perfectly on track with our waypoint now. I'm trying to find one of the mods I added. I can't remember where they go. What folder do I put the mods in? Because I have a mod for the tourism, the tour guide thing I used added a load of waypoints, which is why, for example, the Cliffs of Dover have 2 waypoints. I just don't know where I put the files. Maybe it's not on this drive. flight. This is from 2020. I don't know. I don't think they know. Ah, okay. Never mind. Data local. Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm curious now. Okay, apparently I don't have the folder here. So I must have saved it somewhere else. Flight Sim packages. Ah, this could be it. Community. Yes, okay. Push talk radio landmarks. Content info. Content history. Okay, it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. No, it's not simple. Anyway, it's been quiet for a while. What's happening with air traffic control? Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, radio check.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, readability 5.
Okay. This is the wonderful Kent countryside. Birchington. Got Ramsgate and Margate over here. Wait, Margate's on the coast. That's Margate. What they call it? Oh, map markers. That might be some. Funny that the first post I see is like, try reversing the mod I already have that I just looked at and I can't work it out. Does Flight Sim support the creation of custom points of interest? It's super easy. Okay. Landmark location objects. Once you've chosen the type of landmark, okay. They're not saved to a file though, I have to create each one individually, I don't want to do that. Okay, oh look, there's a wind farm. So Southend would be over here roughly, I think. This is the start of the Thames. Right, this is the Thames estuary. So that, I think, is Southend there. Give me a second. I want to see, is there a way I can get the labels to show from further away? I don't know where it would be. No, it doesn't look like I can sell it. Damn. Kind of want to know what these ones in the sea are. Oh, there we go. Monsoon Falls.
Golf Bravo, Mike India Oscar. Leave X heading 279er, direct Campbell Airport.
Leave X heading 279er, direct Campbell Airport, Golf Bravo, Mike India Oscar. Yeah.
Points of interest. Why is there no info at all on how to do this?
Golf Bravo. Mike India Oscar. Contact London Control 118. Decimal 825.
Contact London Control 118.825 Golf Bravo, Mike India Oscar.
God damn, the flight sim forums are awful. Found a forum thread, someone asking, is it possible to add a map marker for my house so I know where it is? And people are like, wow, you can explore the whole world, but some people just want to see their house. Shivering Sands Army Fort, that's interesting. Alright, let me get the map up so I can work out where we are. So, straight ahead of us is Clacton. I think it's this one on the left here. We've got Clacton, Frinton, Walton on the Maze? No, Walton on the Maze is further up. And actually so is Frinton. So maybe this middle one is Clacton?
Golf Juliet. Oscar Echo Yankee.
That's me.
Contact London Control 135.425.
135.425, Golf Juliet, Oscar Echo Yankee. London radar, Cessna, Golf Juliet, Oscar Echo Yankee, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar, Echo Yankee, London Control identified.
So if you're interested, this is Clacton ahead of us here. We're about to turn left, so we're not quite going to fly over it. I did mean to look out for Southend Airport, but I don't think we're going to see it. Gunfleet Sands offshore wind farm. There we go, maybe they are real. They're not turning very slowly. It's not very windy today. Here we go, here's Clacton. Do not wind. Oh yeah, it does say that in the header, doesn't it? I should pay attention to that. This is Clacton. This little dot further in front, a bit closer to the coast, is a smaller town called Jaywick, which is the most deprived area of the UK. I was wrong. Jaywick's a bit further back. Clacton Cliffs and Foreshore.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, leave Barkway heading 322, direct Little Gransden.
Leave Barkway heading 322, direct to Little Gransden. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Okay, hold on. We need heading 322. So this is probably going to take us away from Stansted, I'm guessing. So let's clear Barkway from our flight plan. Let's see what that does. We want to go you know what, let's just leave that. We'll go heading 322. How do I... direct to Little Gransden. Activate. It's just taking me a little off course, but maybe that'll affect me in a bit. It does mean we get to fly right over Clacton, or almost over there. We are heading away from my house though, sadly. Very sad. This here is Mersey Island.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo
Oh.
Yankee, contact London Control 133.525.
133.525, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. London Control, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, London Control identified.
I have taken Rachel to this beach down here. Fun fact. Also, you can see over here, there is only one road onto the island, and at high tide, the road floods. There's like no other way onto the islands. And this little bridge. How long does it take to reappear? 2 to 3 hours. Mostly, I think. It depends on the time of year. Except by boat. You can get there by boat. Yeah, or helicopter. But yeah, it's a nice beach. Am I allowed to turn? It says leave Barkway heading 322 direct to Little Granston. 322 is not direct to Little Granston. So I don't know if I'm allowed to turn at some point. Let's wait and see. I can just tell you about Essex. Here we go. Here's Colchester. Yeah, I guess I have to wait until I tell you. That would make sense. Colchester, a Roman town, the Roman capital of England. Was called Camulodunum back then. Very fancy. Near where they landed, yeah. I'm looking for Wivenhoe. Camulodunum, exactly, yeah. Over there is Colchester Community Stadium, where Colchester United play football. I should know this. This is it down here, I think. I think beneath us here is the University of Essex. This is where I went to university. Wivenhoe, there it is. We're flying straight over it. I didn't realise. Yeah. So this here is the main campus of the University of Essex. Do they really have what looks like a circular stadium? No. I think that's like a circle of houses of student accommodation with like a little park in the middle. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This big highway here is the A12, which is the main road through Essex. It's not a circle. It's a circle of houses. They're laid out in a circle. I don't really know why. Let's see what else we can see here. Yeah, that's fair. So, down that way is where I live. I'm hoping it's going to tell me to turn soon, but I don't think it is. Where it's Hole 9. We did just go over a golf course, didn't we? This here looks suspiciously like a golf course.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Contact London Control 118.825.
118.825, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. London Control, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, currently heading 8322, flight level 080.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, London Control identified.
I don't really know. What I should be doing here. Those cold? I could say I'm ready to descend. That might fix it. Because we aren't that far away. Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee ready for descent.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, expect runway 28.
Is that it? Runway 28, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, expect the visual approach runway 28.
Visual approach runway 28, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. I'm actually 36 miles out. This is Sudbury. Yeah, this is mostly what Britain looks like. Although it's a lot less green at the moment, it has to be said. What does this say? This says 34.5 miles, but they're heading 285. So we are flying it a little bit. I mean, maybe if we want runway 28, maybe it's going to direct me pretty late. So we can kind of like come in from the correct side. I should probably load in my approach. Visual 28. Vectors. Activate. Yeah, see, if I do that, we're a lot closer to being on course. So I think this is right. Yeah, I think... Oops. I mean, apart from where the cities are, it kind of gets less and less densely populated the further north you go. I think we're actually out of Essex now. I think I've flown too far north. I don't recognise any of these place names. I think this is just taking me very far north, so we're well away from Stansted. It's the only thing I can think of. Unless it has just forgotten about me, which is also possible. Everything's good in here? Yeah, I don't know. It seems like... I mean, we are way north of Stansted now. Okay, we're just crossing out of Essex now. Yeah, there's no flights at all in this direction. There's some to the south, that way. But yeah, I'm like well clear of any traffic, I think. There's a Ryanair flight just taking off from Stansted now, which is probably the closest. This is 27 miles. To be fair, the distance is still going down slightly. It's not like we're going in a horribly wrong direction, it's just not the most direct route. This says 26 miles away.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, descend to 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. You know what? I think we trust the process. Let's bring the power down. Alright, I think everything's going well. How are we doing for the deadline for this job, though? Got an hour. Okay. We should be good. Should be good. But yeah, maybe we'll do some more UK-based flights next time. I don't know. Despite what, despite what some people say, it is quite fun flying over places you know. I don't really know any of these places, I don't think. I guess where's Duxford? We might not be too far from Duxford. And the post was just an outlier, yeah, probably. How to add landmark markers. Unlock markers are objects. Package sources, scenery name. Hang on. Scenery. No, it should give me the file to edit. Okay, we're descending pretty nicely, 400 feet. Oh, new markers over here, that's quite interesting. Achievement. Newmarket is pretty well known for horse racing. Okay, the distance to our approach is still ticking down. So I think we're good. It says 21.5 miles away. But at some point I just need to turn left pretty sharply. So, whether there's other airports we're avoiding, or... I don't think there are any airports in this part of the country now, are there? Maybe we're going round Cambridge? Yeah, exactly. There's no... We're obviously ignoring the flight plan, but going directly there is not the best way to approach when we're doing runway 28, so I guess it works out. Alright, yeah, things are going well. We're doing good. We're doing good. It's a little bit of a longer route, but there's no need to panic. Loads of fuel, yeah, I made sure we're on full fuel for this one. I'm just reading the patch notes for air traffic control. One of the bugs that was fixed was fractional visibility was mispassed. 5/8 of a mile in ATIS information was read as 58 miles, so dense fog could have yielded a visual approach. Full visibility handling now, including mixed fractions. Yeah. I mean, I mostly fly with real weather, so.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, descend to 2,000 feet.
2,000 feet, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, descend to 1,400 feet.
1,400 feet, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Golf
Weird.
Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, turn left heading 225. Expect further clearance in about 20 miles.
Turn left 225, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. So there's my left turn. Um, 20 miles. Pretty much takes us almost there, so that works out, I guess. Toasted, hello to you. The flight stick's working really well. I'm really enjoying it. It's good fun, yeah. Right now I'm just on autopilot, but very soon, in 10-15 minutes or so, I'll be coming into land. But yeah, I've actually been really enjoying it. It's really good. It's the wonderful English countryside here. Cambridge up ahead. My youngest sister is moving to Cambridge pretty soon. The one who's currently in Sheffield.
Golf Echo Golf Charlie Delta, leave top of descent heading 139er direct lid.
Leave top of descent heading 139er direct lid, Golf Echo Golf Charlie Delta.
Golf Echo Golf Charlie Delta, contact London Control 120.53. Have a good day.
Contact London Control 120.53, Golf Echo Golf Charlie Delta. Have a good day.
They go into Lid. Isn't Lid like the lesser known London airport? In that it's even further away from London than most of them. Alright, we've got a nice view of Cambridge, hopefully. Oh, this is... The marker is for the airstrip. I can see the lights, look, I'm too high. Hopefully Cambridge is modelled a bit better when we get there.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee, turn left heading 215.
Oh, maybe we won't get that. Left turn 215, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. See, now I think we're turning too far away from where we need to be going. But yeah, perhaps we are avoiding the city. I thought we were going, like, over the top of it, but I think we're going underneath it. So I think we head this way, and then we have a right turn ahead to get us on the approach path.
01, passing 9,800 feet, climbing to flight level 160. Romeo Juliet Foxtrot 01, London Control.
This is the city of Cambridge.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Airport is at your 1 o'clock, 13 miles. Report the field in sight.
It's probably over there somewhere. Field in sight, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee.
Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Cleared visual approach runway 28.
Cleared visual approach runway 28, Golf Juliet Oscar Echo Yankee. Toasted! Thank you for the resub. 2 years, wowee. Okay, so I'm cleared visual approach, so I think we just go navigation mode. I can see on the radar we're going to hook up with our approach path, so I'll take some speed out and then we'll start turning right in a sec, I hope. And then I need to work out where the airfield is, which is going to be pretty hard to spot. Okay, Cambridge. I was hoping it would look a little bit better, but never mind. These buildings over here are modelled nicely. What's this place? So by the time we turn right, I think we're going to have about 9 miles to go, which should give me enough time to descend the last little 1,400 feet. Do we have an altitude for where we're going? $250. This airfield is tiny. It's an 800-meter runway. Okay, we're getting on course. Slowly but surely. Oops, that was the wrong dial. Let's descend to about 800. We've got 5 miles to the final approach start, which is then 2.5 miles to the runway. I'm going to pull back on the power a little bit more, just because I want to make sure we have enough time to descend. Nothing out here looks like a runway right now. We've still got time to descend. I don't know why we're pointing up so high. Do I need more power? Let's get a notch of flaps. I think I should probably take over at this point. Okay, we have a marker. Let's pull up a little bit. I still want to descend, but not point that quickly. Back on the power. Yeah, I think we'll keep it at about here. I'm going second notch of flaps.
London Control, Chanex 1418, good day, 7,900 feet.
Chanex 1418, London Control identified.
Right, and then let's level off a little bit. Yeah. Alright, we're at 65 knots at the moment. I'm gonna put a little bit more power in because we're a little bit, it's still slowing and we're a little bit low. Okay, oh, there is a tree in the way. Let's not descend any further just yet. But once we're past it, we'll go third notch of flaps. Bit more power, because that's going to knock our speed down. I still can't really see the start of the runway. I think it's here. Yeah, we're a little bit off center. Ooh. Why is it? I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why. There's the brake. We're in a field. Am I still pressing the wrong button? Well. Ignore that bit. What? Yeah, that was... I went flying off the runway there. I think I... This button's brake, right?
Romeo Juliet Foxtrot 01, contact London Control 118.475.
Contact London Control 118.475. Romeo Juliet Foxtrot
Okay.
01.
I might have not pressed the brake. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I also didn't pull the throttle down completely. I'm realizing my mistakes now. There's a little, like, I don't know how to explain it. There's like a magnetic stop at about 50% on the throttle lever, and I hit that and thought it was 0. A detent, that's the word, yes. So when you're pulling it back, you have to pull it a little bit harder to go lower than 50%. I didn't realise. Also, there's just like this is like a bit of farm machinery. I think it's at 50%. It might be a bit lower, but... Oh well, that was actually a really good approach, I thought, though. It might be an idle stop, yeah. That's true. It's like at this level of throttle, so I don't really know what it's doing. Yeah, it was a bit low, but yeah. I was struggling to pick out the start of the runway. Anyway, I mean, we're good. That wasn't too bad. Let me do this. We landed. We'll give it a 4-star. fuel used for this flight is just under 50%. So about 95 litres would be about right, I think. No, 90 litres. Cool. Job done! We did it! I don't suppose we're going to get too many good jobs from this airfield, so... Yeah, I've got to remember... I'm tempted to remap it, actually, because... Yeah, there are some bigger ones around that we can do. I'm just having a look at the possible jobs, and our choice is either the Stapleford Aerodrome, which is pretty close to London, or Newmarket, which is one we just went past the other side of Cambridge. That's a really short hop. Yeah, I need like I've only really got buttons to do the brake with. I want to work out what buttons I have set on the side of my throttle here. I've got 3 buttons here, and one of them should be the brake, really, but toggle spoilers. So that one is landing gear, but it's also I'm going to put brakes there.
Chanex 1418, contact Stansted Tower 125.55, bye-bye.
Over to Tower 125.55, Chanex 1418.
This one can be landing gear. Okay, so now I have a button I can press for brakes on my throttle lever rather than the joystick, which will be a lot more intuitive for me, and therefore I should remember it. Because there's a few buttons on here that I don't actually use. I thought I had. Do I have a disable autopilot button? B1. Which button is B1? Oh, that's this one here. Okay. I forgot this button existed. Okay. So I have a 2-button combo for parking brake, because I don't use that very often. But now I have one of those buttons also be normal brake. So that should be quite intuitive. It's B for break. Yeah. There we go. That was a nice stop. Okay. Cool. We'll figure that out next time. I should be able to do some more next week. We've got a few different places we can go to. Hopefully, I mean, the missions will regenerate by next week, so I don't know where we'll go to, but we'll maybe try and do a short hop to London or further north. We might be able to go to Birmingham or Nottingham, somewhere like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Short hop to Peak Park and some interesting low-level VFR. Oh, cool.
London Control, Blue Max 4 November.
Oh, shut up.
1,900 feet.
Blue Max 4 November Echo, London Control identified.
Okay. We can fly over Commander's house. Yeah, we could. Yeah. Like I say, once it has proper VFR support, I'll definitely do a lot more VFR flights. 'Cause I like the air traffic control. I think it's cool, and when did they? It was April they did the first phase. They've done quite a few updates since then. Features planned for later stages, VFR traffic. Yeah, okay. It's also VFR is only currently supported in UK, US, Canada, and Australia at the moment. All right, we'll leave it there, folks. Doubt it will ever support the Chaos as African ATC. we should try that out sometime. Have I they said anything here? Sorry, I've been distracted. Features planned for future stages include uncontrolled airports, Unicom or self-announced procedures, VFR flight following, control zone transits, en route VFR assistance, and AI VFR traffic. Looks good. All right. Tomorrow. So my plan for this week is largely the same as last week. My plan for next week is largely the same as this week, I should say. We have Cat Mail Co. tomorrow. End of Dispatch Tuesday, followed by Tomodachi Life, probably. Wednesday. I don't know. Wednesday. What did I do on Wednesday? Hold on. What's my schedule? What are we doing Wednesday? Oh, Wednesday I did the EXO Rally game. I'll do something else on Wednesday. Probably a one-off game. I don't know. I'll think about it. Thursday is Tomodachi Life. Friday, Euro Truck, if I get all the mods in order. Saturday, Marvel, Sunday, Flight Sim. Okay. I think we're good. Let me send you in Dowie's direction. Alright, thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Toasted, for the resub today. I'll be here tomorrow. Cat Mail Company, Monday, about 7 PM UK time. Hope that sounds good. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for hanging out. Much love. I'll see you next time. Bye 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 bye.